They've built a podcast around real, unfiltered conversations, and now those honest voices are reaching listeners across the country. Jennifer Stewart and Catherine Clark are the powerhouse duo behind The Honest Talk, and their hit podcast is now streaming on the iHeartRadio app, and it's a big step. Good morning to you both. Thank you so much for joining us here today. How are you feeling knowing that your podcast, something that started in your kitchen as an idea, is now going to be streamed nationwide?
We're thrilled. We're really excited, and I will say it didn't actually start in our kitchen. It started over a glass of wine.
Oh, even better.
We have to be honest.
I love it. All about honesty.
That's totally where we were coming from. And we're just feeling really excited that this opportunity is going to really allow us to amplify the voices of the women that we have the opportunity to interview. We started the podcast because we wanted to provide a platform for women to understand that all women face challenges. All women get to embrace different opportunities at different stages of their lives. And now we can take those voices and really ensure that they're heard by women all over the place, which is a big goal for us.
It was, yeah.
And tell us more about The Honest Talk and the conversations that you have on the podcast so people can tune in.
Yeah, so the goal of The Honest Talk was to break down barriers. So, we're all women, we're all struggling with different things, whether we're mothers or we're professionals or we're supporting a parent or our own children. And it was really just to break down this myth that we can do it all, that we can have it all, that we put these women on pedestals, and to have these conversations like, okay, here are the challenges, here's how I overcame them, or here's what I took off my plate to actually be able to succeed on my own definition of success. So it's really just breaking down this kind of pillar of success and what that looks like for women and making it more realistic.
Absolutely. I think sometimes when you see these powerhouse women, you think that maybe it was easy for them or maybe they have it all, and you're thinking, how do they do it? But when you actually have the honest conversation, you realize they're not.
No, exactly.
And we just found that women were feeling so alone when they were going through things. They were honestly thinking they were the only ones, who were facing something. And when they shared their story, they realized that in fact thousands of other women have gone through it before. And so we created the platform as an opportunity for women to see their own stories reflected.
Tell us about some of the women that you've interviewed on your podcast that have really stood out to you in those conversations.
Yeah, so somebody who stands out to me, and she's actually here tomorrow to receive the Honest Talk Leadership Award at the Women's Summit, is Canada's ambassador to the United States, Kirsten Hillman. And she talked about being the only woman in a room full of men.
Wow.
And actually, we have an article on our site about it, being invited to a strip club with her male colleagues during lunch, and she did not go. And then they came back into the room, and just how awkward that was for her. And those are the kinds of stories that we want to tell, like the real life, here are the battles that I had, and here's how I overcame them. So she really stood out to me, because it was really raw and honest and not talking points.
Well, and we get to talk to women who are also breaking ground in other ways too. Like tomorrow's podcast that's coming out features Sinead King from the Vancouver Rise Soccer Club. These are women who are in industries which are groundbreaking. And so to have, to be able to talk to women in every sector who are leading the way has really been a privilege.
And tell us how your background has helped lead these conversations, because we know there's media, there's politics, there's PR, there's a little bit of everything. How does that help you propel these conversations?
I think it's a natural curiosity, given our backgrounds in communications and politics, that we want to learn from other people, that we really want to understand their journey. And I think we bring that to the forefront, and then we're able to amplify it as well.
And we also just don't stop talking.
Yeah, we
have a lot of practice in that.
I love that. Is there anybody who you would love to get on the podcast in the next few months?
I would love Michelle Obama.
Oh,
We loved Michelle Obama. I really love Jacinda Ardern, who's the former New Zealand PM.
Okay.
Would love to have her. We have a wish list.
We do have a wish list.
Oh, you have a wish list. But I mean, now that it's being on the iHeartRadio app, that might become reality, right?
Yes, 100%.
That's our goal.
I want to talk to Jan Arden, too.
Oh, that would be another good one. I feel like that would be a good get. Yeah, absolutely. So what's up next for you ladies with the podcast?
So we want to continue to go national. We want to continue to go across North America. We have events that have been in Ottawa, and we plan to bring them across the country. So we're really excited for that. So from our perspective, we're just getting started.
Yeah, we really are. We're in full growth mode. And this partnership is the first step in terms of the podcast. Now we will take our live events, as Jen said, national too.
Amazing.
So we're growing from here.
And we're very lucky in Ottawa to have you, because we have one of those really special events tomorrow.
Yes, we do. The Women's Women's Summit. We're so excited.
Amazing. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And remember, you can catch the Honest Talk with Jennifer Stewart and Kathleen Clark, now available on the iHeartRadio app. Tune in for inspiring conversations and honest conversations with some of Canada's most remarkable women.